Hi, my name is Gabrielle Rose, and this is my Do I Fit assignment. This is just a quick intro of what I'll be discussing in the next few slides. So, like I stated earlier, my name is Gabrielle Rose. I was born and raised in Maryland. I came to St. Francis University pretty much based off a track scholarship. I'm the oldest of three. I have a younger sister, Giselle, and a baby brother, Carson. And since I'm the first American in my family and they never went to college, I'm considered first generation. After a long decision, I decided to go towards bio pre med. I always had the image as a kid to become a doctor, but as I got older, I became a little confused. But I'm just gonna stick to what my gut feelings. So I would decide I wanted to help others because it interests me, and I want to learn certain parts of the body and learn the mind in certain illnesses so I can be able to help others. I think that this will be very a good thing for me because I think I work so well with kids, and that since I have a natural love with kids and I bond so well with them, it'll be easy. A strength of mine that I think that will benefit me as I get older is that I work well with others. I'm a great leader. I'm very creative and determined to work hard. I think that since I'm such a easy person to talk to, that I work so well with others. Since I've learned from my dad such great leadership, I think that I will pass on such great characteristics that I learned from him. I also believe that I'm very creative. As a kid, I've always been creative and just had a creative mind. So I think that that would benefit me as I get older. I'm determined to work hard. I guess I can say that I took that from maybe sports. Sports gave me determination towards working hard, and it can help me in the working field. A weakness of mine, I would say, is being able to focus. Staying focused was always a trouble of mine because I just get distracted so easily. Another weakness of mine is being able to work in a quiet environment. I feel that when it's too quiet, I often doze off or just can never seem to just focus. Managing my time is also a very big deal for me because I never knew how to just be able to do a certain task, and I just sometimes fall off track. And managing my time would need to be a weakness that I have to strengthen to become a doctor. Motivation is a great characteristic that I have because I believe that from sports and just always being in the athletic field, that pushing each other and trying to make each other better would be great in the future working field. Being selfless is very beneficial to everyone, even the patients, because when you're selfless, you think about others and you're just trying to benefit everybody and just make sure that everybody is okay. I also believe that this will create great teamwork because when you have great teamwork, it makes the office or the clinic goes by better. Next, I believe that I lack communication. I believe that I can sometimes be forgetting to communicate with others, which can be hard on other people, and I want to be able to strengthen one of those weaknesses. When communicating, I know how to express my thoughts, other than not be able to communicate to others. When I do communicate, I believe that I do know how to communicate with people well. I know how to get across information. I know how to tell patients, guardians, or parents that if there's an issue, I'll be able to break it down to them so that they'll understand. I also think that I can be humorous during communication, not necessarily just taking everything as a joke, but to not make sure that the parents feel okay or comfortable, or make sure that everybody feel comfortable. I also believe that leadership is a good characteristic of mine. I learned being a leader as a kid just looking up at towards my parents. I noticed that being a leader doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be bossy and you have to be overbearing. I just think I'll be a great leader because I like to be able to guide others, and others like to see me as a laid back leader so that I can help them more than make it more stressful towards them. Lastly, I want to be able to complete my educational goal. as finishing with a doctorate and graduating with honors. I also believe that maintaining a high GPA would be a good goal of mine because I've always struggled in high school and I just want to, push myself because I know I have the potential. Also, my main goal in education is to stay focused because I know I can get distracted and get off track easily, so I just want to make sure I stay focused. Next, I want to discuss the importance of teamwork. A quote that I was reminded of was that teamwork requires some sacrifice up front. People who work as a team have to put the collective needs of the group ahead of their individual interests. Just going back to what I said before about being selfless, I thought that, being selfless means that you're benefiting everybody by working towards the goal. Teamwork is essential because it will benefit, me and my future career as a pediatrician towards helping others. If there's a place that I think I will work well at, is the pediatrics group in Crofton, Maryland. Since it's close to home, it's an ideal place for me to work because I want to stay close to home and help my family. I also believe that it's a great environment. A quote that they often use is that it's the people at the pediatric group that really sets us apart. That quote typically means that the people that work there makes them different from other pediatric facilities because of their personality. And I want to be unique and work at somewhere different and not just a place where there's that you can find somewhere else. I'm very familiar with this place because my brother goes there to see his pediatrician there often, and every time I take him there, I really fall in love with the place. I like the working environment because it's very friendly. They're very nice. They have manners, and I believe that the place is really nice for somewhere to go. The culture there, I believe that the doctor make the kids smile. That's something that I really fall in love with because it make the doctors look like they're having a good time working there. They have a play area for the children. The children have fun while they're there, while they're waiting on their appointment. The environment is very kid friendly. I also believe that the organizational structure is very clean. The office is decorated, is so nice. They use technology and you don't have to wait long even if you didn't make an a weakness that I stated earlier that I really want to look forward to making better is my mediocre communication. I also feel like I can get off track or distracted easily. I need to find better study habits and managing my time better. I think that these problems need to be solved because it'll help me in my future. And as a pediatrician, I have to manage to balance everything and to be able to become strong at every aspect of these weaknesses. A solution to my weaknesses for mainly the mediocre communication is to practice every day my communication by writing reminders to help me to remember and just to practice my day-to-day communication with other people, just keeping in mind that I want to get stronger at it, so I'm just going to work towards becoming better at communicating. Being able to remind myself to stay focused and looking forward to my goal of maintaining a high GPA. I want to be able to just have sticky notes all in my room. I want to have it on my phone. I just want to see it all the time of just to stay focused and just to keep studying and working hard towards my goal. Lastly, just to keep in mind of my struggles of maintaining my time and managing my time, I'm gonna be able to make a calendar with scheduled times to study and socialize, work, and sleep. Looking forward towards my goal of becoming a pediatrician, I plan to use the resources at St. Francis University, such as the career services, because I think that it'll help me find a certain characteristics that a job will look for. I think that the career services will help me prepare, and with their help, they can give me an outline or a guideline that'll help me stay on track. I also plan to go to their office during the spring of my junior year so that I have enough time to think over my options. I'll be going to a study abroad trip for my spring break for my freshman year, and I'll also be going over the summer of 2018. For spring break, I'll be going on the Hugs trip in Costa Rica for 5 days. And for the summer of 2018, I'll be going to Italy. Both study abroad trips will be a job shadowing experience for me in the medical/clinical field. I also will take up internships the summer of 2019 in my hometown. And since I do sports at school, it'll help me on my resume and make me look good as a person since I'll be a good person to team up with and work well with motivating others to become better people. In conclusion, one thing that I've learned about myself from this course is that I'm a great person to work with and such a great leader. I believe that those characteristics will benefit me in my future career and hopefully benefit others. I also learned that I work well in a laid back environment, but not too laid back since it's so easy for me to get distracted. This could help me in the future because it will give me an idea of the working environment that I want to be perfect just for me. Thank you.